Hey, tech besties, welcome back to kaetalkstech. I'm Kay. Let's talk tech. So, I just want to hop on real quick and share with you an experience that I had that is pointing actually towards a trend. So, as you know, I've been a consultant forever, and I recently competed for a role. I didn't get the role, but before I even got selected for the role, I was asked to provide my biometric data for the purposes of identification with a consulting company I had already worked with in the past. Yeah. When I said I wasn't comfortable with that, the recruiter tried to, well, he didn't try to, he outright lied about the data retention period. He tried to manipulate me into it, saying, well, if I didn't provide my biometric data, I couldn't move forward. So at some point, I would definitely have to do that. I said, well, let's just finish the uh, interview process first. He said, well, we could just cancel the interview. I said, no, you're not going to cancel my opportunity. Lots of problems with that recruiter, but that's a different video. What I'm talking about today is how far are you willing to go for a job? I mean, identities are being stolen multiple times a day, every day. I personally have been hacked multiple times. I've had to change all of my accounts and so forth. And you want me to allow a consulting company who doesn't care if I live or die, really, to hold my biometric data for 3 years and I haven't even been offered a job yet? You must be out your mind. So that's the way I feel about it. But I had another opportunity I had to say no to because they wanted me to provide my photo ID and or some sort of identity paperwork to upload into their system prior to even submitting me for the role. And I say no to those all the time. And most of the time they'll say, okay, well, you can provide it later on in the process, which I'm fine with, because if you get a job, you do have to identify yourself, right? But these people said, no, we can't go forward in the process. I said, okay. And I guess they thought since the rate was good that I was going to fold. But I said, it's just too risky. I don't know if I'm going to get hired or not. I haven't even had an interview. You haven't even submitted me yet. And that's not a risk I can take with you. Consulting companies, recruiters will email your personal information around. You come to me, you're asking me for my photo ID, my state issued photo ID, and you want me to email it to you? No, I'm not doing that. So, what do you think about that? What's your comments about it? I mean, the job market just keeps getting tougher and tougher and tougher and tougher. Something is going to happen. I don't know what, but I'm looking on social media and people are fed up. I just saw a video where one woman said that the cauliflower was $6, the eggplant was $7, and the Swiss chard was $4. I think she said she was in Massachusetts. So the prices are going up, the earnings are going down, the homeless population is increasing. This isn't sustainable, and I think eventually what will happen is the whole country will be remade with everything unionized so you can't cheat people, and a ban on outsourcing to foreign countries, and other things that will be really unpopular for people who are not citizens. Because your government is supposed to protect you. This isn't it. We have to understand that thinking you're superior to others and fighting with other people over that is stupid, because that's something that was planted in your head and you were manipulated into so that you would be busy with that fight, so you don't see that the real fight is the people who are robbing you blind. Because that person over there that you don't like them because of the way they look or how they pray or how they love or whatever it is, that's not the person who's controlling your ability to have a decent standard of living. And that's what we have to get. Anyway, I know I went off on a real tangent there because it is job market related, but tell me, would you give your biometric data for a job? Let me know. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you soon when we will continue to talk tech. Bye.